And believe me, I would like nothing more than to stand before you today and announce that Iowa will be open for school in May. But as we look at what the data is telling us now, I can't tell you with certainty, based on the Department of Public Health's data that they're providing to the office, that early May will be the right time for students, teachers, and staff to gather again in their classrooms. So therefore, I regret to say that Iowa schools will not reopen for this school year. But school districts will be required to continue to provide continuous learning opportunities for their students until the end of the regular school year. It was very hard. All of the decisions that I've had to make have had just unbelievable repercussions on Iowans, families, and students and businesses all across the state. But just as other governors have done, when you sit down and try to talk about how we responsibly start to open back up Iowa, we still haven't actually peaked at this point, and we just don't have the data that I think that we need to start to have the conversation about opening them up. So, you know, we made the decision yesterday for right now. I told them I would give them a 2-week notice on what we thought it would look like, and we just are not going to be where we need to be by May 1 to help give them the information they need to put the plans in place to try to figure out how to reopen school, which potentially for some schools would have been 2 to 3 weeks and some maybe 4, you know, but we spent a lot of time trying to figure out if we could do that, and it just wasn't possible.